Hi there, this is Veena. Welcome to Patty Cake. Today we'll make an easy fish cutlet recipe, a Goan fish cutlet recipe that even new cooks could make with ease. So let's get cooking. To this vessel, heating up on a medium flame, I'll add around 6 tablespoons of water and then add in half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of vinegar, in place of which you could add lime juice, 1 teaspoon of cooking oil, and 2 crushed cloves of garlic. Let's swirl the liquid around. We are going to make our Goan style fish cutlets or fish croquettes with mackerels. You could also use any boneless fish instead. But mackerel fish cutlets are really delicious. And so I'm adding these 4 large mackerels that I've cleaned and washed to the boiling liquid. I'll cover the vessel and let the fish boil on medium heat for around 8 to 10 minutes. It's been 5 minutes and now I'll turn the mackerels around and then let them boil for around 5 minutes more. I've taken the fish out of the stock and will now let it cool a little. Let's keep the leftover stock aside for now. Here's the fish stock. We'll use it in the recipe later on. Now let's debone the fish. Mackerels have large bones in the head area, a large backbone, and smaller, finer side bones. We'll remove the large bones and try to remove most of the smaller, fine bones too. Mackerels also have small fine bones along the center. These can be easily chewed, but we'll remove these as well. While this deboned fish is still slightly warm, we'll shred it. This can be done by hand or by using 2 forks. If you spot any bones while shredding the fish, remove them. Next, let's heat 1 tablespoon of oil on the medium flame. I'll now add in 7 green chillies that I've chopped finely. For spicier fish cutlets, you could add 2 or 3 more green chillies. After sauteing the chillies briefly, let's add in 3/4 of a cup of chopped onion. We'll saute it for around 2 minutes or till it softens. We'll now add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. And a minute later, 2 teaspoons of crushed garlic and 2 teaspoons of crushed ginger. You could also add all these ingredients raw to the cutlet mixture. My mother too used to do the same. But sauteing the ingredients like this increases the shelf life of the cutlets. We'll saute this for a minute and then throw in a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. After sauteing everything for a minute, we'll turn off the heat and let the mixture cool. Now that it has cooled, let's mix in the shredded fish. And then add in half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of ground pepper. Next, as a binding agent, we'll add either a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs or 2 bread slices, which we'll soak using the leftover stock. Let's crumble the moistened bread and add it to the cutlet mixture. If using breadcrumbs, add it to the mixture and after that add in the leftover stock. We'll now add in half a cup of chopped coriander and a 1/4 cup of vinegar. Use any kind of vinegar. Let's see if we need to adjust the taste. Nice! But we could add just an extra 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Our second binding agent will be an egg. I'll separate the yolk and white like this and add the yolk to the cutlet mixture. We'll use the egg white for coating the cutlets. Now let's start shaping the cutlets. I'll add a pinch of salt to the egg white to season it and whisk it lightly. We'll dip each cutlet in the egg white and then roll it in breadcrumbs. Instead of breadcrumbs, you could use semolina or rava. To see that the cutlets are of a uniform size, I'll use a 1/4 cup measure. Let's dip this into the egg white. And then don't forget to shake off the extra egg white. This is an important step. Now let's roll this ball of mixture in the breadcrumbs and shape it. You could shape the cutlets into round, flat patties. Here's our first shaped cutlet. Let's place it on a plate. You could also shape the cutlets like croquettes, giving them an oblong shape. Like this. Let's place this too on the plate and continue shaping the rest of the cutlets. I was able to make 5 flat cutlets and 6 croquettes. Let's chill these in the fridge for 15 minutes and then shallow fry them. The oil in my non-stick pan is heating on a medium flame. Let's add in the chilled croquettes, one by one. Let's fry them, turning them around now and then for letting them brown evenly. These are done. I now remove them to a plate covered with a paper napkin. Now let's fry the round-shaped mackerel cutlets. Speaking of mackerels, make sure you watch my delicious but super easy Goan mackerel curry next. You'll find the link in the end screen and also in the description box. We'll fry these cutlets for around 2 minutes on each side, till they get a nice brown color. Here are our freshly fried and crisp on the outside but soft inside Goan fish cutlets. You could enjoy them with tomato ketchup or red chili sauce. So delicious. You have to make these. But now let me cut one. Looks so tasty, doesn't it? Don't forget to subscribe for more recipes like this. And let me know how you liked today's video, okay? Bye for now. And till we meet again, happy cooking!